Hey guys, Carl Brown from guitarist365.com. Today we're going to finish off our summer song lessons by Joe Satriani with the outro solo. So this one's a pretty quick one, but it's got some crazy stuff in it, so let's jump right into it. We're going to be right here at the 12th fret here. It's kind of a bluesy thing that we'll start with. So we got this little hammer from 12 to 14 on the G string over to 12 on the B string. Come back down with a pull off 14 to 12 on the G. So you do it a couple times. Alright, then we come back up with a hammer at 12 to 14 and 12 to 14 on the B string. When you hit that 14 on the B, do a half step bend and release. Then we're going to finish off that phrase like this. So that's just going to be going back down 12, 14, pull off the 14 to the 12 on the G, and then slide from down to 11 and then down to 9. I'm sorry, when you get to 11, hammer back on 12, pull back off to 11 and slide to 9. So we got this. Then go all the way down to 7. Then pick 9. Then I pick the 9 again, slide up to 11 and back down to 9. So all together. Alright, now we got this lick that encompasses almost a whole fretboard. Alright, what that is the same pattern kind of sequenced down 2 strings. So we're going to, as soon as you learn the pattern, then it's just kind of following the scale. So that's basically the pattern, and we just repeat it. So the first 2 notes that we just started with are just slide into 15 on the B string and then play 17 on the high E. Then this is the pattern you want to memorize. Pick a note, which in this case right now we're at 15 on the B string, slide down a 1 fret, and then pick the note on the G, the high E string, which in this case is a G at the 15th fret. So that 3-note figure where you pick a note, slide down on the B string, and then play a note on the high E. That's the actual lick that he repeats, he sequences. These first 2 notes just kind of set it up, and then from here on, it's that same 3-note lick. Alright, so now we just need to memorize the frets, and it basically goes through the key here. So we got. So what you're doing first is sliding from 15 down to 14 and playing 15 on the high E string. Then pick the 14 that you're already at, slide down to 12 and play the 14 on the high E. Then pick that 12 on the B, slide down to 10, then play the 12 on the high E. Pick 10 again, slide down to the 8th fret, then 10 on the high E. Pick that 8, slide down 1 fret to the 7th fret, and then pick 9 on the high E. Pick 7 again on the B, slide down to the 5th fret, then the 7th fret on the high E. Then pick from the 5th fret, slide it down to 3, 5 on the high E. Pick the 3rd fret, slide down to 2, and the 3 on the high E string. So alright, now when we get to this ending, so we just got, you pick the that note, top note, then you pick the 2nd fret, hammer back onto the 3rd fret, pull back off to 2, and then pull off to the open string. All this on the high E string. Then play 3-2-0 on the B. Then you're gonna slide from the 2nd fret up to the 4th, back down to the 2nd. Then you're gonna slide, you're gonna pull that off to the open string. And then you're gonna slide, go over to the D string and slide up to the 7th fret. It's from basically around the 2nd fret or so. Alright, the next lick is kind of goes across the strings a little bit. Alright, so it's a cool kind of intervallic sounding thing. We're going to start it off though with some bends. So we have a whole step bend and release at the 17th fret on the high E. Then same thing at the 19th fret. And then play 17 on the high E. So we have, and then after you pause it for a little second on it, you slide it down to the 15th fret. So slide it down 2 frets. All right, now we start the big lick. So we're gonna pull off from 19 to 15 on the high E. Then the same thing on the B string. Then slide down to the 14th fret. So we got. Then we're going to come over to the G string, pull off 16 to 12. That's 16 to 12 on the D. Then we're going to come and grab the 16th fret on the A string, roll over to the 16th fret on the D, back down to 16 on the A. Pull off the 14 on the A, and slide down to 12. So we have. Alright, from there, from that 12, you come over and you pick the 14 on the D string, then pick 12 on the A again, slide down to the 10th fret, and hit the 12th fret, then go back and hit that 10, back and hit that 12, slide up 2 frets to the 14th fret, and then pick the A, which is the 12th fret on the A string, twice. So from here, whole thing slow. Alright, now we got this crazy lick coming here. Now, that's pretty close to the album. It's really low in the mix. It's got a lot of wah on it, and it's kind of hard to really make out what's going on there. It's fast, and he's doing a specific 3-note pattern, but it sounds like a big mess. So it's really hard to kind of pick up what's going on. But this is pretty close, as close as I think we can get. So we have this simple phrase where we're always going to be picking an open string and then hammering on 2 notes on that same string. So we have, in this case, we're starting on the open G string and then hammering on 11 and 12. Then you do the same thing on the D and then repeat that. So all together. All right, same pattern now. Still the open D, hammer on 9, 11. Open D, hammer on 7, 9. And then come over and play the open G again and hammer on 7, 9 there. Then over to the B string, and you're going to hammer on 8 and 10. Alright, then we're to the high E string, hammer on 5, 7. Then 3, 5. And then 2, 3. Alright, now we're over to the B string again. You're going to hammer 2 and 3 first. and then 3-5, and then 5-7. Remember, always start this with the open string. Then over to the G string, we have 2 and 4, then 4 and 6, and back to 2 and 4. Then over to the open D string, 2-4, then 5-4, and then over to the open A, to the A string, hammer 2-4. So from this high E string here, and you're going to end it with a whole step bend at the 12th fret on the B string. Alright, then it just fades out with him doing the harmonics. Okay, so just take your time with that kind of stuff. That last lick is really kind of all over the place, but it's a good little hammer-on workout, and it moves you all over the fretboard. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed learning Summit Song. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.